All right, we got another new game for you today, and this one's going to be Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. And if you're a fan of Survivor.io, then there's a pretty good chance that you're going to like this game too. Even better, it's not made by Habby, so you might be liking it even more. Now, as the screen says here, controller supported. You can choose either landscape or portrait mode. I'm a fan of portrait, like holding my phone like this, so that's the way I go. And this is not necessarily a new game. I guess it's been out on PC and the consoles, but just a couple of days ago, that's where this finally got ported over to mobile here. So a lot of people are now able to play this, and this is a pretty big game. I think I saw a video where Asmongold played this about a year ago or so, at least on the PC. So some of the bigger streamers out there are playing this, but this is kind of the big one here. And as you can see, there is a free to play version, but you can also go and buy the whole game here for $10, which might turn a lot of people off on it. But the fact that you can go and just have to spend that instead of all the little microtransactions we see in all these other games, then I'm sure there is some in there too. But this might not be a bad idea if it's going to be fun for you to go and just drop $10. You can get the 15 to get some extra DLC skin packs there too. But let's just kind of show you what the actual game is just by playing the normal mode on it. So this is what I've only done so far, is I've just played the main one and I've gone in on elimination. Sector 1 here, we'll play this. And this is going to be pretty similar to what you have for Survivor.io. I haven't really touched anything like this because the first time I tried it, it went in and just kind of started me right off. Pretty much think it might have been a tutorial. Yeah, let's click all of that, go into Hazard 1, and bam, we're loading right now. So one of the big things on this is where, like Survivor.io, we go in boss at 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 15 minutes. The way this is going to work is, number one, we can mine in this, so you can kind of create your own path from escaping the enemy mobs that come around. The mobs don't seem to die as fast as they would normally in like Survivor.io. They don't look really as cartoony either, but even these kind of things right here, I can run into those. You see the map, there is an edge to it, and this is going to be some currency, I believe. There's 6 different ones. It's things for like upgrading your actual skills once you get to some certain screens and stuff, as far as I know. Like I said, I only played this for about 10 minutes so far. Upgrades, pretty straightforward on this. There is a lot of like increase the level by 1 on it, and little meter down the bottom there will kind of show you like you can get, would that be 15, 20, about 15 or 18, not really certain. But one of the big things is you see the bar up at the top. Once we go and get enough experience, which is going to be all this stuff that's kind of floating around on the side here. Might as well pick up some of this red stuff here too. I think I could pick it up, maybe not. That's when the bosses kind of come out. And the bosses aren't anything like the bosses in, once again, Survivor.io. They're pretty freaking tanky on it. I had one, like normally they're all just kind of chasing around. I'm kind of kiting them and stuff. Well, then I finally got to the point where like one was jumping at me and it was just like this huge giant monster. So as we go through here, eventually you see this thing. We need to go and kind of destroy the debris around it. Once we get all that in and the circle is clear, then we can go and stand in here. A chest will drop. And then eventually when we go and kill the final boss on it, we got to go and get over to our drill machine and drill down even deeper. So artifact plus 80 max HP. I just been kind of clicking the higher rarity on the ones there. Red sugar, that's what that stuff's called. So we'll get this right here. And you also see the meter down the bottom based by our level of our weapon. We're going to just again, go over and grab the highest rarity. So keep in mind, this is the first stage on it. It gets to be a little bit crazier. And just like Survivor.io, they'll warn you when bigger mobs are coming in. So let's see, deals kinetic, deals cold, deals kinetic. Close range shotgun. I'm gonna go. I've done the 4 directions before, and that was a little bit tough. So I think I'm gonna go. I was kind of hoping for a closer spread on the shotgun, but see here, something. I think it's the yellow guys right there that explodes once I shoot them. Yep. And we sneak through on it. Level up. Let's grab the rare on this. And oh, that's our kind of thing that dropped before. So once we get to the big boss on it, you'll kind of see like the next step on it. I was using kind of a lot of the drilling through, like once I got far enough in, the mobs got crazy. I kind of like find my escape path on it. Probably like the first 3-4 stages that I went through wasn't really too much of a struggle. But then, like I said, that final one, mobs were getting pretty intense. So the skills you go and pick on this are going to carry over to that next kind of area that you go into. So we're coming up, final boss coming here in a second. We got the little meter up at the top. level up. Let's grab the rare, 6 movement speed. And I mean, I don't always go for the highest rarity. I'm not saying that's the right way. That's just what I've been doing. We've got the magnet. We've seen those before. And let's go for the critical one on this. So that's our boss right there. I mean, I guess if you look at the meter up top, we're killing him kind of fast, but it's not as fast as I would like. I'm gonna run away here for a second. Get out of the way of that. And let's see if we can kind of drop him here. I think that little thing that floats around too, the little yellow robot there, that's also gonna be doing damage. So I believe there's a way to upgrade that. Bam. So we got a whole bunch of goods here. I'm not going to grab that. I don't want the gold. I want more. Let's go damage on this. And we'll go uncommon. And that looks like a pretty nice upgrade. Some legendary stuff. Sure, let's go electrical, see how that does. I haven't had that yet. And now the whole thing is you just see it right here. We have a timer. We got to get up here. Doesn't seem like anything crazy right now. But like I said, as it gets further in, it seems to be a little bit more tricky on it. So now we go, we drill down deeper, and we pretty much do the same thing all over again with harder mobs. This is kind of the purchasing side of it here, so you can see we can use some of these red things in there. I think last time I had it, well, down the bottom one, you can see that this one's going to take some of the gold ones. Not certain what those things are called because, like I said, been playing it for a little bit, haven't played it long enough. So anything that you want to purchase, get the upgrade on it. If you are farming by going through those digging process on it, then this is where you could just kind of get yourself a little bit more. Heal, reroll all, and bada bing. So now going in on the next one, you can pretty much see that we're starting off once again. Meter still looks pretty similar to the top, and we're just going to go through, go and drill or dig if we need to, and then kill some more mobs. So I think it's fun. I'm going to probably spend the $10 on it. I think if you like Survivor.io, this is one that you might like too on it. I got really sleepy when I was playing Survivor.io. This one I didn't get sleepy on, so that's a good sign, but it's still the first day of me trying it. So let me know what you think. If you download it, if you want to know another new game, then take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.